goodness, I did not think that it would take me this many retakes to actually make this final video. I mean, like, I've been handling cameras, doing video stuff, photography. At least I've had experience with that. I did not think it would take me, this much long. Oh God. Hi guys, my name is Maoli. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I came across a post that I really want to share with you, and the reason why I want to share with you is as to why it relates with me on YouTube in 2024. It is a quote from Chris Doe. The post reads that I write content and make videos for me, everyone else is invited. And in the caption here, he writes that in the endless pursuit to please the algorithm gods, we lose the whole point to why we create in the first place. He goes on to say that it is because, as David C. Baker wrote, you gain clarity through articulation. You gain clarity through articulation. And the reason why this is kind of dear to me was that at the time that this post came out, I was actually in the experience of exactly what he was capturing. This is how it happened. I came across a group of artists not too long ago, cool guys, and we, in the general fashion of just networking, interacting, getting to know each other, we were asking ourselves, various questions as to know what, each other's preference were. At each time, I would voice out, my response to the questions that were being, asked me. I found out that as I communicated my answers, I was gaining in-depth understanding as to why I had those answers. Not that they were contributing necessarily to what I was saying, but just simply sharing what I had thought I knew, communicating it and voicing it out. I was gaining clarity into the answers that I was given, and it was quite a special thing that was happening, given the fact that it happened consecutively, like about 7 or 8 times in that particular day. So I took note of it and I decided to pay attention to it and just study it. So what I ended up doing was that I began to take journaling serious, not necessarily just to have a diary of events and all those things, but the aim for journaling was that through sharing my experience in the day, or let's say in the week, in the process of journaling, I would gain clarity as to some of the things that had happened throughout the week, and I found out that by doing so, I understood things, the things that happened either in the day or in the week much more better. But the issue was that I couldn't keep up with the journaling. Not necessarily because it is journaling, but I think it was mainly because of the style, the way I write. I quite write in an expressive form. I tend to elaborate on things just with the aim that whenever I should return back to what I wrote, I should feel what I was feeling while writing that. So, trying to push in all that into whatever I was writing. But yeah, of course, you can maintain that for quite a long time. I use it in other forms though. I moved from there and started to appropriate that in vlogging, and I found vlogging quite interesting. Like, it was a straight way process. Like, I am actually doing the thing of articulation. I'm talking to myself, speaking to myself about things that had happened, things that was actually going on in the moment. And in instances like that, when I was doing that, of course I was gaining clarity out of what I was sharing. But then of course came the issue of space and Apple chasing you for space. Guys, I don't know what Apple really does with our space. You buy space, and in the next 3 weeks they come knocking at your door that your space is full. I just bought space. what, like, to cut the whole story short, I decided to migrate that to actually sharing stuffs abroad, and that is really important. Like, I'm really saying that from experience, sharing your stuff abroad. Why am I saying it's important? Because late last year I accidentally formatted my hard drive. So back to what I was saying, my phone wasn't able to keep up all the space and all those things with the videos I was recording. So then I began to diversify what I was doing, sharing it across different platforms, and yeah, it got feedback. I was like, okay, this seemed to be going somewhere. And obviously, given the knowledge and the background and the exposure I have in all of these medias, I was like, okay, what best way to do this than, you know, you stretching yourself trying to give piece to that, piece to that, piece to that. Then why don't you just host it on one platform, YouTube, and, you know, replicate that same process of by articulating, you gain clarity. So guys, that is the main reason why I am here. Like, a lot of people are jumping on board YouTube, but man, just to be frank with you, this is the main reason why I'm here. Maybe we may start putting out really other forms of content, tutorials, and like I have thoughts of some of those things. But just to let you guys know that the main reason why I'm here is to gain clarity through articulation. So by sharing stuff with you, my aim is to better gain understanding, gain, you know, in-depth knowledge, insight into what the things that I already know. And the funny thing about this whole thing is that you really would think that you know, or you do not know something until you start speaking. The moment you start speaking, if you really have knowledge of it, it starts, you know, flowing out. So that's just briefly something I wanted to share with you, and I think it qualifies to be some kind of YouTube manifesto-ish. Anyway, so yeah, that's my main reason here, and I hope you enjoy the kind of content that would be streaming from this point of view. If you think you'll be interested in coming along with me in this journey, of course, with you also benefiting from what I know, be it in tutorials and, you know, sharing educative, valuable stuff. Yeah, if you know that you are going to be interested in that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and also turn on the notification button, that bell ding dong thing. So, all right, not to take too much time not to take too much time from you guys. Yeah, see you soon.